A successful night from the Ryan Center. Rhode Island 84, Hartford 49. The Rams get the victory and stop their losing streak at just 3 games. Hi, everybody. Welcome into the Ryan Center for the final time. Stone, Freeman, Page, Messier. Things went well for Rhode Island. They flipped some narratives, inevitably 2 20-point scores, and they walk away with a blowout victory.
Definitely. Like we said before, this is a game that Rhode Island had to win, and had to win like this in order to rebuild the team moving forward into the season.
That's right. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half and second half of this game. Abby Streeter, a former Ram for Hartford, got things going early on. She hit a couple threes for the visiting Hawks. They got the involvement on the interior as well, did the visiting team. But Rhode Island, again, it was their paint presence that was just too much for them. 56 points in the paint, but the three-point ball that they struggled with in the first half, Chanell Williams had a couple big threes that inevitably gave Rhode Island some emphasis in the first half.
Definitely. She started off the game strong with 9 points, really got the offense started, and allowed other players as well to get themselves moving.
There's another one of those players. Henley had 3 points. That was her lone made field goal, but it was a big 3-point bucket. Into the third quarter we go. Rhode Island doing things on pace and making shots and stealing the basketball. 17 steals for Rhode Island. They forced 22 turnovers, scoring 27 points off of those turnovers, but it was Foppossi and Tahane on the interior that was just too much for the visiting Hawks.
Definitely, and like you said with the turnovers, we've mentioned it throughout the broadcast, it's been a huge problem in the past 3 games. So to see the narrative flip and see that the Hawks now had 22 and Rhode Island only had 4, it changes the game.
Now, of course, Tahane, who we'll see here inside the paint, she had the game-high 25, but MP Foppossi had 23 and 14. 10 of her 14 rebounds came on the offensive glass, so that helped Rhode Island to a 19-12 on the advantage offensive rebounding-wise. Tahane got after it, Rhode Island got after it, and here's one of the final plays we'll see. Tahane takes it to the rack, it drops through and in. Rhode Island nonetheless victorious tonight in Kings. So let's take a look at some of the highlights. Field goal percentage pretty good for Rhode Island. Granted, that 3-point shot was only at 25%. As a team, they shot 45. Rebounding, they win that margin. Turnovers, they win that margin. And of course, points off of those turnovers and steals was inevitably the difference maker today, Paige.